Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Kerr, and I'm the manager of the Dale Etheridge Planetarium at the College of Southern Nevada on the North Las Vegas campus. Welcome to the January 5th, 2026 edition of the Las Vegas Weekly Night Sky. In these videos, we want to let you know a little more about what you can go outside and look for in the nighttime sky. We'll start by looking to the west in the evening. Cygnus is setting in the northwest, and Saturn is still out a little bit to the south of due west. Saturn is right next to one of the heads of Pisces the fish right now. The problem with Pisces is that it is pretty faint, and especially with city lights, Saturn will be about the only thing that you can see in this area. We'll turn our attention from the west to almost directly overhead. In this view, we can still see Saturn, as well as Pegasus, Cassiopeia, and now Andromeda as well. That faint patch of light between Andromeda and Cassiopeia is the Andromeda Galaxy, also known as M31. We've talked about it a bit before, but let's talk a bit about that designation of M31. We often just say M, but that M stands for Messier. Charles Messier was a comet hunter in the 1700s. He compiled a list of 110 objects in the sky that kind of looked like comets, but weren't. His list was compiled as a list of objects to avoid in the sky, but today his list is used as a list of some of the more interesting objects to seek out in the sky. Let's move to the east in the early evening. The winter constellations are fully visible now, with Taurus, Orion, and Gemini prominent over there. Jupiter is still hanging out in Gemini near Castor and Pollux. Just rising around 7 p.m. now are the big dog and the little dog, Canis Major and Minor. Canis Minor is really just two stars, so it takes a pretty healthy imagination to see a little dog. The brighter of the two stars is Procyon. It's actually a binary star with a small white dwarf companion. At only 11.5 light years away, it is also one of the closer stars to us. When low on the horizon, Procyon would appear to flicker and dance due to our own atmospheric interference. It is one of the stars that used to be confused as a UFO before sky maps on smartphones eliminated nearly all misidentified objects in the night sky. On Monday evening, the waning gibbous moon will rise around 8 p.m. and about an hour later each night for the rest of the week. The Monday evening moon will be right next to the sickle of Leo the lion, also known as the head and mane or the backwards question mark, and just above Regulus, which is the base of the backwards question mark. Join us again next week for some new weekly sky highlights. I look forward to seeing you at the planetarium.